The following opinions are solely those of BoatTEST.com and its test captain. Hi, this is Eric Colby for BoatTEST.com. Today we'll be conducting a performance review and full inspection of the Tahoe 450 TS bow rider. The 450 TS is a versatile runabout with seating for the family in the bow and cockpit and lots of storage throughout. With available outboard power up to 150 horsepower, she should be a capable towboat for a variety of water sports. Let's start with the bow seating. An adult can sit facing forward, and there's a grab handle on the gunnel. It would be a little tight for adults to sit facing each other, but remember, the 450 TS is an 18-foot 5-inch long boat. Cup holders in the bow add convenience, and the two-tone upholstery is finished in a variety of textures with quality stitching. Passing through the windshield opening, the port bucket seat has a contoured backrest, and there's a grab handle in the gunnel. The seat swivels and adjusts fore and aft, and the angled footrest adds comfort. At 6 feet 2 inches across, the full-width bench seat has ample space and the same upholstery treatment as in the bow. Again, note the properly placed grab handle. The backrest is tall enough to provide support for adults. There's a full-width sun lounge and swim steps so passengers can comfortably sit on each side of the boat facing aft. The boarding ladder is a 4-step model on the starboard swim step. We like that Tahoe put the ladder on the same side as the driver so he can have a better view when approaching a fallen skier or boarder. A ski tow pylon installs in this receptacle just ahead of the outboard motor. Like the co-pilot's bucket, the driver's seat adjusts fore and aft and swivels so both can visit with the rear seat passengers. At the helm, working left to right, the instruments include a fuel gauge, speedometer, voltmeter, water temperature gauge, tachometer, and trim indicator. The controls are comfortably placed. The accessory switches have individual circuit breakers, and the driver has his own 12-volt power plug. So that takes care of the seating. Let's take a look at the 450 TS's storage, starting with the bow. The hinge side cushions lift to reveal molded lockers that have gutter channels to route water away from the contents, and both lockers have drains. Working aft, there's a glove box in the port dash, and inside is an MP3 input and 12-volt power plug. With the hatch closed, there are 2 accessory trays on each side of the remote control for the stereo. The underdeck storage opens with a plastic lid that we'd like to see some vent slots cut into. Inside, the locker measures 7 feet long and 1 foot deep. There are racks for the bow and anchor lights and a paddle, plus plenty of space for skis and boards. Carpeted trays in each gunnel provide additional storage space, and the fire extinguisher is at the aft end on the starboard side. Beneath the center bench seat cushion, there's dedicated space for a large cooler. Fold over the port side cushion, and there's additional storage in an insulated draining locker. The starboard bottom cushion is hinged, opening to reveal another compartment. The 450 is also available as a stern drive. When owners opt for the outboard TS model, the space that would be occupied by the engine becomes a huge locker. The area is so big that we think some partitions would be a good idea to keep gear organized. There's even a ski rope rack on the underside of the hatch. Owners looking for shade or protection from a passing shower will appreciate the Bimini top. When it's open, it provides protection for most of the cockpit. Powered by a 115 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke outboard turning a 13 1/4 by 17 3-blade aluminum propeller, the 450 TS hit a top speed of 43.5 miles per hour at 6,000 RPM and burned 11 gallons per hour, giving the boat a range of 86 miles at wide open throttle. Best cruise was at 3,500 RPM, where the boat ran 21.5 miles per hour and consumed 3.6 gallons per hour, resulting in a range of 131 miles with 10% in reserve. The 450 TS's Power Glide 2 bottom is wider and longer for 2016. She has a reverse chine and Tahoe's Hydro Step lifting strakes at the bow. She planed in 4.6 seconds and ran out to 20 miles per hour in 8.7 seconds, extending to 30 miles per hour in 12.6 seconds. In maneuvers, the 450 TS handled predictably and smoothly, carving through turns in either direction. She banked comfortably through turns and took bumps well when crossing boat wakes and chop. The Tahoe 450 is a versatile, well-equipped bow rider packaged with a trailer at an attractive price. From her performance and efficiency with outboard power to the storage and seating capacity, she's ready to take a family boating. For BoatTEST.com, I'm Eric Colby.